So here is lesson 3 on the curve sketching, a topic we have been looking at. And in this question, we are asked to find the maximum and minimum point of the curve. And we have y equal to 2x raised by 3 minus 3x squared minus 12x plus 4. And we are to sketch the curve. Now, solution. We are given our y to be 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 12x plus 4, isn't it? So the first thing is, remember, you get the turning point. Turning point. So turning point. dy over dx. What's dy over dx of this thing? Dy over dx of this one will be 6x squared. Of this one will be 6x, and of this will be 12. This will be 0 and is equal to 0. Look at this very well. This is what we are going to get. At turning points, the change in y with respect to x is 0. We can simplify this. So when we divide through by 6, we shall have x squared. Let me write it up here. We have x squared minus x minus 2 equals 0. So we want to factorize this. To factorize this, you need to break it apart. And like this has a coefficient of 1. So we are looking for a number negative 2. What do we multiply together to have negative 2? We have minus 2 times negative 1 times positive 1. Minus 2 times plus 1, that will be negative 2. Also, minus 2 plus 1 will give us the coefficient of this thing. That is 1, negative 1. That's what is beside x. Therefore, we can open two brackets quickly, equate them to 0. This will be x, this will be x, negative 2, positive 1. We factorized it, okay? And then from here, we can tell that our x is 2, or x is what? Negative 1. Either this will be equal to 0 or this will equal to 0. When this equals to 0, it means x will be 2. That is, x will become positive. When this equals to 0, it means x will be what? Negative 1. And the next thing is that what are the corresponding values of y? When x is 2, okay, our function y will be 2 cubed minus 12 minus 3 2 squared minus 12 2 plus 4. This is 8. This is 12. This is 16. This is 24. And this is 4. That will be negative 16, right? So when x equals negative 1, we will have y to be equals to 2 negative 1 cubed minus 3 negative 1 square minus 12 negative 1 plus 4. Our y is negative 2 negative 3 positive 12 plus 4. Everything will be what? 11. And since we have gotten that, the next thing you want to do is that you want to bring out the point. Our turning points are when x was 2, y gave us what? Y gave us minus 16. So we have 2 comma minus 16 and negative 1 comma what? 11. To get the minimum and maximum points, we need to find the second derivative of this. Remember, our first derivative of that was 6x squared minus 6x minus 12, isn't it? Therefore, the second derivative will be 12x minus 6. All right. Now, we now plug in those values. When x was equals to 2, our d square y over dx square will be 12 minus 6. And this 12 times 2 is 24 minus 6. This is 18, is greater than 0. Therefore, what gave us that was x when x equals to 2. And that corresponds to this point. Therefore, 2 comma minus 16 is the minimum point. We've achieved that. Now again, when x equals to the second value, that is minus 1, our second derivative will become 12 minus 1 minus 6, and that will be minus 18, and this is less than 0, isn't it? Now, if that is less than 0, that means whatever gave us the second point, that is the second point, that is this, minus 1 comma 11 is the maximum point. Maximum point, is that not? So the next thing you want to do is to determine is to sketch the curve. Now, to sketch the curve, you need to get one more thing. You need to get the y-intercept. Y-intercept. So the y-intercept, that is when x equals to 0. That is when x equals to 0. What are you going to have? If we say x equals to 0, this one will go to 0, this one will go to 0, this one will go to 0. Y will be equals to what? 4. So y-intercept is 0 comma what? 4. So with this point, you are okay to plot your what? To sketch your graph, right? Now, to sketch our graph, all you just need to do is to, first of all, you draw your axis, the x and y axis, and then you identify your points. The maximum point, the y-intercept, let's say here is 4, this is your 0, and then what again comes to mind? The minimum point was 2 comma minus negative 16. Let's say this is negative 16 right here, and this is 2 right here, and so we will be having, this is negative 16. This will be our 2, and so you are having it somewhere here. All right, and then the maximum point, we have negative 1 and 11. Let's say this is your negative 1, and let's say this is your 11. You can just trace it. It's just an approximate value. It's not very accurate. And then let me extend this out. Let's say this is my minus 1, and this is my negative 2. So I could just bring this here to give it proper spacing, and then I sketch. Before that, let me draw this. So the curve would have been going like this, coming like this, and then so that will be the approximate sketch of this polynomial right here. And that is the end of the question. Thank you. Don't forget to follow and hit the like button.